Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a shiny hunting challenge. We're going to spin 2 wheels. The first wheel will determine what game we're going to shiny hunt in, and the second wheel will be how much time I should give myself. Now I know what you're asking yourself, how much time? Well, if I don't find the shiny Pokemon within that amount of time, I must continue searching for the Pokemon. Once I get the shiny Pokemon, I have to then give it away by some means. It looks like our wheel chose Pokemon Violet. Now, because Pokemon Violet is such an easy game to shiny hunt in, I'm going to give myself a max of 30 minutes. So this wheel will have from 5 minutes to 30 minutes in increments of 5. Looks like we got 10 minutes. Now, in order to choose the Pokemon, I used a randomizer to generate 6 Pokemon, and I think I'm just going to choose one of these 6 Pokemon. I'm going to choose the Thwackey because I believe there's a Grookey Pokemon Go Community Day coming up on the 18th, so it might be really good to get us a shiny Grookey, or give away a shiny Grookey, or Thwackey, should I say. We will have to evolve the Grookey into a Thwackey to make this more legit, I guess. That will also have to happen within the 10 minutes. If I go over 10 minutes and I don't evolve the Grookey to a Thwackey, well, I still have to give them away. I think it'll be pretty nice to give away a shiny before the Pokemon Go influx of shiny Grookeys happens. Okay, so now we're in the coastal biome. The coastal biome is where Grookey does spawn. Now, because we only have 10 minutes, I'm gonna start the clock. I'm gonna make a sandwich, and then I'll use the sandwich's clock to officially start the shiny hunt. But since we're in the coastal biome, I know Grookey does spawn here, so I'm gonna count on that. There actually is a Grookey right here. We need a shiny one though, so I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start off here. Looks like there's a bunch of Grookeys over here actually, so yeah, it's actually a bunch. Okay, so we're gonna make a shiny sandwich. So there's actually 2 different shiny sandwiches we can make. I think I'm gonna go for might go for the easier one, I think. So that's gonna be lettuce, salty, and sour Herba Mystica. We have a bunch of Herba that has been unused, so we might as well actually use them, right? Now that Pokemon Legends ZA is a thing. Shiny hunting in this game is kind of old now. Of course, we always skip the top bun. Very nice. A lettuce sandwich. That cannot be very good. A salty and sour, I forget. This is kind of bad sandwich actually. There we go. Sparkling grass, tidal power grass, and counter grass. And now the timer has officially started. Like I said, we're gonna use the in-game clock for this, so we have to drive around a bit. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to get one because I already found one. That is ridiculous. I already found one. Well, you know what they say. Oh my gosh. That was immediately. Okay, we can't quick ball this guy. This is a starter, so we will bust out the Breloom. That's insane. Wait, I don't think we can't spore him actually. We're gonna have to get him with the effect. He has recoil. Oh boy, this is actually a bad Pokemon to do this against. We're gonna try to repeat ball him. Alright, we got him. Well, that was very, very quick. I am super duper flabbergasted by that. Okay, well, I mean, that was literally, where is it? Oh, wrong button. That was literally like not even 2 minutes and we found one. This is actually a really good spot to shiny hunt Grookey, I guess. Well, I mean, it is, right? Because if you think about it, we're on the beach and he spawns on the beach, but not a lot of other grass types spawn on the beach. Like, we get Blossom and stuff. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. I don't know what to do now. I think. How about we keep going? We'll change this into how many can we catch within the 30 minutes. That's kind of insane. Alright. This is actually a Grookey spawn heaven. There is so many Grookeys here. There is no way we weren't gonna find this guy. And the thing with the 2DS, right, when you're shiny hunting on the 2DS, it's kind of like suffering from success, but you do have to go out a lot further if you just drive around and shiny hunt like I do. I find myself having to drive quite a distance to despawn because now the, I guess, render distance is a lot higher. So, and you can spawn a lot more in at once. And yeah, so like going towards the water is actually pretty bad because we're just gonna spawn in a bunch of water types. Even though we have the shiny sandwich for grass types, we will spawn a bunch of water types in. So simple little going around the sand is actually not that effective. You actually have to go out quite a bit more than the sand, right? Because if we really want to despawn everyone. I like how some of these are like a lot bigger than regular sized Grookeys. I still can't believe we found one that quick. I kind of wanted to give one away, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess let's try to get another one, see if we can get one to give away. Oh boy, bunch of them here. So I guess, note to everybody, eat a shiny sandwich, come to the sandy area of the coastal biome, and you are set for a shiny Grookey. There we go. There's another one. Very nice. Let me try to quick ball him. This usually doesn't work though, sadly. Oh no, we got him. Alrighty then. Another Grookey. No, we don't want to add him to our party. Actually, we should, shouldn't we? They got Dragonair. Okay, I got rid of the Everstone. That's fine. Let's actually evolve this guy, right? That's part of the whole deal. We had to evolve him. What are we thinking? One large? How to do it? Two large? It was probably one was probably fine enough. There he is. A Thwackey. Very nice. Double hit? Eh, sure. We'll get rid of Endeavor. Very nice. Look at him. Shiny Thwackey. Now, honestly, we could probably end this here. And, I got one for myself, and I got one for someone. So I think what we're gonna do here... Let's rename this Thwackey. Let's name him Stabs. Okay. And why not? Let's surprise trade him away. Alright, we're gonna surprise trade away the Thwackey. Can't be in my party, of course it can't. We're gonna do this again. Okay, we'll bring our Dragonair back into there. Alright. Alright, now let's surprise trade away the Thwackey. Name Stebbs. Okay. Seems to not want to trade. Let's surprise trade the Thwackey. Name Stebbs. He actually has a good HP. Alright. Surprise trade was complete. I did say check. Okay. That was very quick. That was immediate actually. Alright. Dave on. We get a Mischievous. Nice. Nope. We are done. Shiny Thwackey given away. We don't need a Mischievous. Sorry. Bye bye. He's gone. We still have how much time? We still have a whole 20 minutes. Well, I guess I'm gonna continue shiny hunting and I'll update you guys how many I catch at the end. Okay, we're back and I caught 3 more. So we ended up catching 5 in that one sandwich. Of course, we could have traded one of them away. One thing I forgot to check. Look, this guy has a mark. The Rampaging. That's a pretty cool mark. I'll put that on. I didn't see... One of them had a mark. I didn't see if the one I traded away had a mark or not. So, if you got the Stebs Thwacky, comment down below if he had a mark, because yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually like this, the rampaging. I've never seen that mark actually. Pretty interesting. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And yeah, follow me on Twitch, TikTok. TikTok does get some of my shorts a little bit earlier if you're into that. But yeah, comment if you think I should change this method of trying to do a little challenge. I think this was a little too easy. I don't want to do anything a little like super hard, but this was a little too easy, so it wasn't really a challenge. I kind of just gave away a Wacky, and I gave myself 4 Grookeys, which I didn't really need, but I'm not upset. But yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, bye.